I'm Thomas Smith, and today I am trying Starbucks' new Chocolate Cream Cold Brew. This is a brand new cold brew coffee drink that just dropped about 2 days ago as I'm making this. And it's a evolution of the drinks they've been developing for a while, where you basically got cold brew coffee. So it's coffee that's brewed without any heat, usually has lower acidity than typical coffee. It's often stronger than a drip coffee, and it has that kind of creamy flavor to it just because there's lower acid and it's never been heated up with the beans there. So, you know, good base with that, and they've been putting these creams on top. So we saw a couple. There was an Irish cream one at one point. They've been experimenting with these, and this is the newest evolution. This is the chocolate cream cold brew because, you know, chocolate and coffee is, is such an amazing combination. Throw in cream, and you have what's really a fantastic drink. So I love this. It's going in a different direction. They've been doing a lot of like plant-based kinds of drinks, things that were a little bit thinner flavor-wise. They were really trying to kind of bulk it up with toasty flavors, like with their toasted vanilla drinks. This goes in a different direction. This is super decadent, rich, thick. You've got the cold brew coffee, and then it's actually got vanilla syrup mixed into the coffee. So the coffee actually has like a vanilla flavor to it, and that sweetens it up a bit as well because that's a cane sugar based syrup. And then you've got this cold foam on top, and it's a layer. It depends on how your barista makes it, but it's going to be probably about a ½ inch to an inch thick of this foam on top. And these foams are really interesting. It's like a thick foam. It's not like a whipped cream. It doesn't have that kind of very creamy taste. It's almost like what you would find on top of like a bubble tea or something. It's got this kind of thick, creamy flavor to it. And in particular, this one is actually, I guess, has chocolate flavor. So it's got this kind of thick, chocolatey type of consistency. It doesn't taste like chocolate syrup. It's sort of a subtle chocolatey flavor. And I think one of the kind of key flavor elements in this drink that you can taste a little bit, and that I was able to clarify by looking at the ingredient list, it actually has malt flavoring too. So it's not just a chocolate flavor that they've got in the cream on the top here, but it's a chocolate malt flavor. So it evokes all those, like, you know, milkshakes growing up, that kind of thing. As you take a sip of it, you know, you've got the sweetness of the cold brew. It's a creamy type of coffee to begin with, but when you throw in that sweetener, it just makes it very sweet and smooth. Then you're getting, as you sip, a little bit of this cold, kind of thick foam that mixes in, almost like the foam on top of a latte, but a lot more stable, and again, cold, and it has this sort of creamy, thicker consistency to it, and it adds that chocolate flavor to the vanilla. So you're getting this chocolate vanilla combo on top of the coffee. Plus you've got that malt flavor added in. So it has that sort of like malted milkshake or a malt ball, you know, type of malted milk flavor added in. And so you've got really a great combination here. And again, decadent, very different from some of their sort of more plant-based types of things. This is going more in the direction of, you know, something you would kind of sit and sip as a treat for yourself, but very different also from, you know, frappuccinos, which, let's be real, it's basically just a milkshake. This is not. This definitely tastes like cold brew coffee. It's got that sweet, thick, heavy kind of cream mixture on top. And again, it's got the malt in there. It does have cream, but it's cream that's kind of stabilized with some other ingredients. It's almost more like the consistency of like a Cool Whip, I would say, than, again, like a traditional whipped cream. It's got that heavy, thick kind of consistency to it. And it works great because as you're drinking this, that's going to stay on top of it, and you're going to be able to really sip some of that with each sip of the drink as you have it here. So really cool twist on cold brew coffee. It's kind of unifying a couple different themes that they've been working on there at Starbucks. The cold brew, I mean, that's definitely, people love that for good reasons. Again, creamier, less acidic, and stronger. Always a good factor to throw in. You've got the creams that they've really been developing quite heavily. I love the chocolate combination there. I love the subtle inclusion of that malt flavor. It evokes all those kind of childhood memories of a malted milkshake, or you know, current memories if you still love to drink a malted milkshake. It's decadent. It's not as decadent as a frappuccino. You don't feel like you're having a milkshake. You feel like you're just having this really sweet, delicious, complexly flavored iced coffee. So yeah, I really love this. I think this is a great drink. I'm a big fan, and I'll definitely be getting more of these.